Hello, everyone. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. If only because I know, nothing about this game. I don't know anything about the plot. The only things I know about some of the characters are from their appearances in the Kingdom Hearts series. And really, the only thing I even know about the gameplay is that level grinding will do more harm than good because apparently enemies and bosses scale to my level. I know there's a way to get around to circumvent that to keep a low level regardless, but I really don't know how that goes, and hopefully the game shows me before too long. So, let's go in. And we wake up in a hospital bed. Right, because that's completely normal. And as per usual, if there's a default name, I'm just going to If I was going to change it, I would have changed it to Leon just because of Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not going to bother. Cypher is also a name I recognize from KH2. Curious to see how their personalities translate to the source material. Come get your student, okay. So now I'm thinking maybe that last duel was a flashback, as in it had just happened a moment ago. Meet again, you say. You seem to have me at a disadvantage, or at least me, the player, at a disadvantage. Obligatory switch to higher quality graphics, because of course. Yeah, one would win, the other would end up in a hospital bed. Okay, so I am actually in control of things here. She knows him well, doesn't she? A little, right. She knows him well enough to finish his sentences for him. Oh, look. Okay, I was still in control there. That was a weird little perspective shift that I wasn't prepared for. Field exam for seed candidates. Okay. I wonder if time actually passes or if it's all, plot triggers. Ha! She called you out. Of course it wasn't his fault. It's never his fault. Alright. Okay, so I do have a menu. I start at level 7 for whatever that's worth. Start with the obligatory items and such. Don't have any magic yet, and oh my goodness, I have 8 pages of magic? Although I only have 4 items per page, so we'll see how much that matters. There's cards, because obviously the obligatory card game. I'll look into that later. I'll just leave those be. I'll see. Oh, hello. Tutorials! Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so the shoulder buttons don't do a darn thing. So triangle is the walk button. Alright. World map screen. Change POV, camera angles. Moving vehicles. Okay, so I get to drive stuff. Alright. Battle screen. Okay, so L2 and R2 are the run buttons. Alright. So there are ATB gauges. So we do have the ATB gauges here, which is good. And I have a stock of magic. And the symbol means magic is junction, which I have no idea what that means. So the fact that I don't have MP points, instead I have quantity of spells, seems to be highly resource driven. We'll see how I handle that. Summons a GF, whatever that is, junction to a character. And that shows his HP, okay. Draw extracts magic from enemies. Okay. Okay, and it looks like Limit Break is linked to low HP. Okay. XP is gained even if you escape as long as you damage the enemy. Okay. Online help? Okay. Junction enables characters to power up and use abilities. This means a GF must be junctioned in order to power up and use abilities. Alright. Once junction is selected, it'll give me my options for that. Alright, cool. Apparently I already have one junction to myself in Shiva. And I can junction to those specific stats, which I presume will increase them. So 3 active and 2 passive, it looks like. Or 2 or up to 7, okay, depending on the GF, okay. I appreciate that it is showing it in detail. Leaves less room for misinterpretation, I guess. Yeah, and since I don't have magic, there's no point in having that in there right now. But having the magic plus 20% wouldn't be bad. I'll have to see what Shiva's got. Card game rules, I'll worry about that later. Take the written test. Huh. So I do that through the tutorial, huh? Got elements, status ailments. Okay then. Draw. This command allows allies to draw magic from enemies. When drawing, choose either stock to store the magic or cast to use it. Okay. 9 units of magic? Okay. Okie dokie then. Alright, so that's... Okie dokie. So I can't actually... Okay, that's... Gunblade auto mode? Okay. So I guess I don't have any junctions at the moment. Alright. I have not. Right, that happened. Yes, I was in the hospital. The study panel. Okay. So apparently I'm using a different emulator than I had been for other ones. Aren't I the lucky one? And she has a fan club. Of course she does. So, what's this study panel I'm in my desk again? Is this the same thing as the one I had just gone through? Aha. Well, that helps. Okay, it is the same tutorial, but it's how I gain X. I'm glad I did this, because then I gain access to my GF, whatever they are. Guardian Force. It's an independent energy source. By combining it with paramagic, it is possible to control tremendous energy. Memory loss? Yeah, that's significant. It's a technique which involves controlling energy. Paramagic was developed by Dr. Odine. We'll see about that, I guess. A woman who has inherited the power of a sorceress. The origins of the sorceress go back to ancient times during Hein's reign. However, there's no factual evidence. Okay. Reward and punishment. Makes sense that it has rules for stuff like that. Must be between 15 and 19 years of age. Interesting restriction. At age 20, regardless of graduation, all students are released from the garden. I wonder why that's the case. I want to say Quistis falls under that heading for the instructors. Because I think she's more or less the same age as everybody else. Which is mostly the reason why she's as popular as she is, I'm sure. And... Garden Square? Yep, Quistis has groupies, of course. Oh dear. And yeah, it's just stuff. Alright, so should be able to junction now? Yes, I can. So one's for magic, one's for spirit. I should have probably looked at what spirit actually does, but I don't have any passives at the moment, but I have draw now, which is good. I have a feeling that might be the important thing. Just like any other school, I guess. I'll have to see if I can get my analog stick set up. I thought I had, but apparently not. Hello. Yes it is. And apparently there are more of these places. No, okay. The directory would be a nice place to go to once I find where the elevator is, I guess. And here's the cards. Alright, sure. I'll look at that later. Knowing how this place is laid out might be a little bit important. Since I'm pretty sure this is probably the main hub for things here. And I think I spot a save point. Oh. I could just go straight to wherever I want from the directory? That's nice. Fourth wall! What is it? Yes, this will be good to know. Cafeteria, you know, food. The garden car? That's where I have to go. Meet up with teacher. Yeah. The infirmary, that's where we started. Dr. Kadowaki. I'm not going to remember that. Odd that it's only... Oh, it's the only facility open at night. I for a second, I read that as only open at night. Okay, yeah. Playing for keeps. Good to know. Okay, so just going to the classroom will be the better option for research stuff. All right. Headmaster's on the 3rd floor. Hey, there's our obligatory SID. All right. So at least being able to get to where I want to go from the directory will make... That'll definitely cut down on travel time, I think. Alright then. Yep, and that was indeed a save point. It's... Even though I could probably customize my controls, but having circle as the menu button feels a little weird, but... So... Even though I didn't really get a heck of a lot done, at least I got some information, which was more than what I had before. Might as well take a look at these. Okay, elements and numbers. We'll see how much mileage I get out of this. So, I guess join me next time when we meet up with Quistis, I think her name was, and head off into whatever that place was, Fire Cavern, I think it was, and you know, actually get into combat and see how we've seen the theory of combat. Now we'll see how it does when we're actually in it. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.